2025 is officially among us, and with that, we have a brand new year of games for us to add to our backlog. Today, I'm going to talk about 10 of my most anticipated games of the year. Now, these are games that maybe I might not necessarily be as excited for, but I know they are bringing the hype, so I wanted to break down 10 games that I think everyone should keep on their watch list for the year. Number 10, we have Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So the over-the-top Yakuza franchise is back, but this time we've got a new spin on things. Our first trailer shows Majima washing up on a beach with amnesia and then proceeding to embark on his own massive pirate adventure. Yeah, I can't believe I just read that sentence. Now, this game, you can think of it like Yakuza meets Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Watch out, we have a new number one pirate game in town. So this entry appears to take place directly after Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, with certain repercussions from the last game affecting Majima in this game. Now, they're bringing back the signature free-flow combat style that Yakuza is known for. If the most recent Like a Dragon games can give any idea of how good this game will be, we should be in for a treat. Look out for this game releasing February 20th, 2025 for PS5, Xbox, and PC. Number 9, we have Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. So Hideo Kojima's next release looks to be as mysterious and weird as the last one. Norman Reedus is joined by newcomers Elle Fanning and Shihole Kutsuna. From what we know, Sam, Norman Reedus, is joined by his companions to save humanity. This is one of those games that's honestly tough to talk about because you just have to experience it. If this game is anything like the last one, it will be controversial, polarizing, and the only thing people will talk about for the following weeks. So watch out for this game sometime in 2025 for PS5. Number 8 on my list, I have Assassin's Creed Shadows. The next entry in the Assassin's Creed franchise takes us to the long-awaited feudal Japan. Players will be able to swap between two main protagonists, Naoe and Yasuke, at any time. Obviously, expect to take out Templars, participate in over-the-top assassinations, and leap into cartoonishly small bales of hay. One of the selling points of this game appears to be the two different styles of gameplay. Naoe is supposed to play more like the typical assassin, while Yasuke will have a more brutish gameplay, similar to something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So this will be a game that's hard to ignore, as it has already been loaded with mixed opinions and loud conversations. We will see it released February 14th on PS5, Xbox, and PC. Number 7, we have Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Announced in 2023, Civ 7 comes to the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on February 11th. And it's already stirred the pot with some massive changes coming to the Civilization formula. The biggest and maybe most controversial being the age system. Now the game will be split into 3 chunks as opposed to one long run, each chunk having its own cards, events, and unlocks, and more. But with that said, early previews have been overall pretty positive, and people are expecting this to be a must-play strategy game. If you are a Civ fan, make sure to keep your eye on this one because this is a big one. Number 6, we have Monster Hunter Wilds. Announced at the Game Awards 2023, the next game in the massive Monster Hunter franchise is coming. This game follows the critically acclaimed Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise. Now it's a new story with new gameplay mechanics, but it's still just going to be the same familiar monster hunting formula that everybody knows and loves. Now, one change they're implementing is something called mounts. They're similar to Palamuts, but having more main focus in the game. The mount system is supposed to make movement more streamlined and enjoyable. From what we've seen, Capcom is definitely making good use of next-gen power, and I expect this will be the best Monster Hunter to date. Keep an eye out for this game releasing February 28th, 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Number 5 on my list is Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, not much is known about this new entry in the Pokemon Legends franchise, besides its setting in Lumio City. The fact that it will have a new Mega Pokemon, finally, and it's a Legends game, so we can expect it will have the same open world gameplay and free-flow catching mechanics that we fell in love with in Legends Arceus. This game definitely has a lot on its shoulders. I personally think if Game Freak can improve on the technical issues that plagued the first game, this could be Game of the Year potential. Pokemon Legends ZA releases sometime in 2025 on Nintendo Switch. Number 4 on my list, I have Avowed. The next game, coming from Obsidian Entertainment, Avowed, takes place in the broader Pillars of Eternity universe, being playable in first person, third person, with magic, swords, axes, firearms. Avowed looks like it's a combination of Skyrim and Outer Worlds. One of the unique twists of this game is that it puts aside character classes and focuses more on free flow character progression. This game will also have a more limited open world, similar to games like the Outer Worlds. I think, honestly, it's a good thing. Avowed releases in the jam-packed month of February, specifically February 18th, on Xbox Series X and S and PC. Number 3 on my list, I have Ghost of Yotei, one of the best games to come out of the dreaded year that shall not be named. Ghost of Tsushima was an absolute gem. Ghost of Yotei will introduce a new protagonist, new area, and new mechanics. Sucker Punch are especially focusing on improving player choice and giving people their own custom experience. We will see if that comes to fruition, but that honestly almost sounds too good to be true. We'll have to wait and see, but we shouldn't have to wait too much longer, as Sucker Punch have stated that Ghost of Yotei will release in 2025 for PlayStation 5. Number 2, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yes, Metroid Prime 4 is slated to be released in 2025. Nominated for Most Anticipated Game at the 2024 Game Awards, this new release in the long-running franchise has been in development for 6 years. Now, it had originally been announced at E3 2017, but was later scrapped and the development was handed over to Retro Studios. We still have very scarce details, but from the little info we have seen, this game seems to play very similar to some of the Metroid Prime games in the past, with some obviously gameplay improvements, but we really haven't gotten much. But what we have seen, this seems like it will be a must-play, and obviously one of the most anticipated games of 2025. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto 6. No surprise, I think anybody could have guessed this. Finally, the most anticipated game, I would argue, potentially of all time. I do not kid when I say this. To say this game has a lot on its shoulders is an understatement. The first official trailer for this game had the most non-music video views in the first 24 hours on YouTube. GTA 6 has us playing as the Bonnie and Clyde style Lucia and a not yet announced male protagonist set in Vice City. Not much is known about the game, but the first trailers have shown an action-packed city filled with fast cars, robbery, and guns. It's everything you would expect from a Grand Theft Auto game. So GTA 6, it doesn't have an official release date, but Rockstar has said 2025. It'll be coming to Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. No PC version is currently announced, but we can expect it will get one down the line. GTA 5 did, Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption, all that stuff. So I expect it'll come out. These were my top 10 most anticipated games of 2025. Now, there are other games people are probably wondering about, like Borderlands 4, Metal Gear Solid, but they don't actually have an official confirmation that they're coming out in 2025. So I didn't want to include them. These are games that were officially announced by the developers to be planned to be released in 2025. Even if they don't have an official release date, the devs said 2025. So that's why I included them. Other games that you might have expected, like I said, didn't have an official date represented by the developers. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.